Hi, it's me again. I would like to comment on the blog that I put out maybe about a week ago, and I titled it Banana in the Tailpipe. Everybody knows about the banana in the tailpipe.
We're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
And for so long, African Americans, the so-called African Americans, or the so-called blacks, we've been falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
Because for the most part, we don't know our true identity. And for the most part, we're not black, we're not African Americans, we barely are Americans. But before we hit on that issue, we have to understand first that we're human beings. We're human beings first. And if we can all get that in our hearts and in our spirits and in our minds, then we can start we'll just elevate ourselves. Because when you free your mind, your butt will follow. So therefore, we have to free our mind and get rid of the clutter. And there's a lot of clutter in the minds of the so-called African American, the so-called black, the so-called Negro, the so-called Afro-American. Now, these are terms that were given to us in the past, and some of those terms we gave to ourselves because we didn't know who we were. But now we have the technology, we have the means, and now I've got the strength to stand on the truth and say, listen, I'm a human being, and I'm asking the question, are you? Are you strong enough to stand up and be a human being next to a human being who happens to look different than you? I'm strong enough to do that. And I'm asking you all to join me in standing up and not fall for the banana in the tailpipe and be duped into thinking that you're just an African American, or that you're just an American, or that you're Asian, or that you're Hispanic. We're all more than that. We're human beings. So let's stand up and be real. So smoke that over, and we'll talk again soon.